Hello everybody, I am Critter40 and welcome to another week of gaming where I continue to play Tropico 6 playing on the campaign maps. I'm continuing on the map of Ballgame. So I will start off with the usual recap, but at this point I am in the loading screen because there is a little bit something else going on here, so I will explain this as soon as it loads. And then we'll get straight to the task overview. A little bit of a different intro though, so please bear with me.
Let's go, sovereigns! Clap, 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 clap. Oh, sorry, Presidente. Sunflower seed went down the wrong way.
Alright, so yes, there was a reason I did this. At first, before I started my recording today, I loaded the game, and this popped up for me, so I thought, what better way to start off the game than by having a little bit of this. So Pack the Bleachers was the main quest that came up before I started doing the recording today. So I thought, what better way to do this? So apparently we have this quest that came up, Pack the Bleachers, main quest by Hector Delgado, to have a stadium visitors of 60, which we have 0, and have 2 government buildings built as well. So this came up beforehand. So this kind of goes directly into going into the task overview. So I'm going to accept this.
Looks to me as though people don't much want to visit your dumb island, pal.
And we have that. So this is the task overview right away, which is perfect and goes right into it. So as we know from last week, we have the authentic Tropican sports marine quest, which we are working on. Last week, we were getting the college built, and it's still being built in the background. We were going to hire an immigrant with education college and have college-educated Tropicans of 45. We've had, since starting this, from 35, are now 4 away from having that many educated Tropicans. Impressive, to say the least. The next is Fill the Bleachers, main quest. Tourists visited 400 is our target, 232 so far. Have tourist accommodation buildings of 8. We have 6. We've been working on that last week. And so on. Gonna get into more of the tourist accommodations eventually here a little bit, and so on. But yeah, next we have these missions that we just were looking over. Pack the Bleachers, have a stadium, have visitors, more government buildings. That's something we need to do. And then we have this optional quest from Raymond King, the U.S. representative, I believe. 5 stars. At a 5-star. Have a skyscraper hotel. Okay, and then we get 20 tourist ratings of 100. Nice. So I will accept that, and we have that. Going back in, we also have the intellectual demand, build a research lab, which has been there for a while. We're going to try and get to work on that, but right now the issue we have is the economy, and I need to do some expansions on that eventually. Next is this, environmentalist demand, issue the policy of detent edicts. I don't know if I need to do this or not. It does seem like a good idea for reasons. Conservative demand of the... right, this one. Leveling up the right to arms edict, which we researched and we are leveling it up currently. And then this, form an alliance with the EU, which I will think of doing eventually throughout. So these are all the quests. 2 of them we just got as soon as I started the map, which is very interesting. I never expected that this would happen. Alright, well that's the overview, or my usual overview at the very beginning, but let's get back to everything else. So let's get right into this.
I'm authorized to say, good news, Presidente. We've passed a new directive, but I'm afraid it requires your total compliance.
Build a luxury hotel near the embassy of the EU. A luxury hotel. Okay. Well, that's what they want. Okay, I'll accept that for now. And let's just... So what's going on over here? Well, wow. Okay, nice. Okay, everything's going good so far. I just need to do one quick... Yeah, here we go. Alright. Alrighty, so let's go over here and check. Okay, so what do we have over here? We have Family Resort. And village, but where... Okay, let's go in here. Ah, the economy hotel. Fair quality accommodation with 18 rooms, preferred by backpacker tourists. Guests must be well off or better. Okay. Interesting. We have a fair amount of the family resorts. Huh. Okay. Alrighty. Fair amount to do. Fair amount to do. I mean, so far, 232 people coming in. I could try and get a few of those economy hotels. That might be a good idea. Okay. Alright. We're getting a fair amount of tourists coming in, which is always good. Almost 300 tourists. So our tourist visited isn't the biggest deal right now. That's a good thing. Okay. Let's go to the almanac. I need to check out. Okay. Homelessness isn't doing too bad. Having 4 homeless people isn't the worst. But the unemployment, I usually am pretty good with the unemployment. I never expected I'd be very good with the homeless this time around. Healthcare is going up. Let's check this. Okay. Definitely did a lot of construction with the cigar factory, the college, the family resort, and the motel. So a lot of money in that. Upkeep. Our nuclear power plant is the biggest amount of upkeep compared to everything else. It's a nuclear power plant. It's going to do that, obviously. Sorry, just had to adjust my mic. Tenements, apartments, the cruise ship, and spy academy, and hydroponic plantations. All are also more than $1,000. Trying to think where else we could do that. Wages. We do have an awful lot of wages. Teamsters offices are big because we have a fair amount of people. We have like, what, 3 Teamsters offices, each with like a dozen workers. So that's about 3 dozen workers working there. So yeah. Oh.
You act with great conviction, Presidente. A very Tropican trait. Why, some of our greatest leaders were convicted.
Again, that's the 3rd time I've heard that that one line from Hector Delgado, and the first time I didn't get it. The second time I understood why it was super funny. I keep finding it funny how I keep hearing it. All right, so I'm going to take the $5,000 in front of the conservative demand. Money is still a big issue, and having money to help to alleviate that is a good call right now. Raid screen. How are we doing with the raid screen? So they are out doing treasure hunting. Hopefully this will help a little bit to get some stuff around that. I know I need to do that. What else? Let's go straight down to trade, because I want to deal with the... Okay, so we have our tobacco thing that we're sending out to Russia, and then cloth to... or clothes to EU. But what's going on here? Okay, clothes. There's a cigar factory, shipyard. We don't have a textile mill, do we? We have a steel mill, a vehicle factory, it's water treatment. Yeah, we don't have a textile mill. Might want to work on getting the textile mill. It'll also give 10 people jobs. So we'll try and get enough money to get a textile mill so we can deal with that contract. And it'll be nice to get the cigar factory up because that might also provide more jobs. And, oh wow, they're almost done with it too. And it will probably also hopefully get some other stuff. Okay, hire immigrant with education college. Hire immigrant with education college. Okay, let's just do that. And then, there. Hire immigrant with education college, which I just did. Okay. how much is the stadium? That's, I would think, yeah, here it is. Stadium is 10,500 for the blueprint and 21,000 for the building itself. It provides 12 uneducated jobs and 60 power. Wow. Or it gives 12 jobs and it requires 60 power. Don't mind me. It's still early in the morning for me here. Okay, alright, so the stadium is needed. There's actually a fair amount of stuff that's also needed too. And yeah, there's the souvenir shop. I almost forgot that there was a souvenir shop, and yet I was moving it around when I was maneuvering the radio station. I almost forgot about that part. Skyscraper Hotel Research Lab. There's so many things that require money. Okay, how are we doing here? 5 grand. 5 grand, yeah, we're not doing too hot for stuff. Like tobacco, okay. Almost 7. Sip is already docking. I don't think we're going to be getting too much out of this one. Let's just go back to this. I don't think we need 6 workers working there. Okay, so 9 grand. Nice. Still getting some stuff out there. It's always good. Alright, so we've got the thing now, so now we need 4 more college-educated workers, and we've got that one done. We've got that one thing done, which is perfect. Okay, good. We've got our cigar factory dealt with. How are we doing out here? Okay, good. They are cranking out as much tobacco as they can, and I do believe an awful lot of these people do not live nearby, which also does suck. Okay. Back to trade. We got a fair amount from that. I'm gonna look forward to when we try and get this. I know we have imports for cigars, but I would rather have something more than that. Boats could be a good idea. We have a few exports for boats. Oh wait, I'm in the trade thing. Why don't I just... Where do we have boats? Chocolate to China. Ooh, nice. That'd be a good contract if we had chocolate, but no. Cloth, coal, coffee, cotton. No jewelry. Planks, weapons. I'd love to do the weapons, but no. There's a boat import. Boat export. One to Middle East. We already have them here. Imported chocolate. Oh, it could even import chocolate eventually and sell chocolate. That would be a good one. Where else for boats? Russia. Wow. Okay, hold on. 13,225. 13,225. So we get the same amount from both routes. What's the point, though? Oh, right, I can't do that yet. Okay, I will think of trying to do that. Boats might be a good idea. I know we could get a fair amount of money out of that, depending on how much we are sending, which will be good. Sorry, I keep accidentally bumping my, my mic. But yeah, it will be nice to try to get some more contracts to earn more money. Like, for this, like, if we did... this one, we wouldn't really get too much out of it, but if I did, like, say, this one, we get, like, an extra 16,560, and for that, even more. But, yeah, I'm almost tempted to do this, so that way we can get a decent amount of extra money out of it. We get a big bonus out of it, which is nice. and $13,000 for like every route. So it means we get because the standard and auto, and then the actual route is basically $2,000 to $3,000 over each of those other two numbers, which means it's 15% above standard, which is always good. So if the standard is the standard, and the route actual is like, yeah, that's basically about like just over 2,000, maybe just between 1,500 to 2,000 extra dollars. Hence the reason why it's like that. Yeah. Doing something like that would be a good idea, but I can't really do that because I also don't have room. So, yeah, getting some more exports would definitely be a good idea. I think really try get into exporting stuff. I'm gonna try and get that textile mill. Wow, been a while since I've been this much into debt. I think I had this much problem on the economy on Better Red Than Dead. So it's been a while since I've had a problem with my economy. So this is definitely something I've got to deal with. Okay, we're getting tons of tourists. Okay, so we have no problem with tourism right now. That's a good thing. With our banana, corn, and cars. Right, we are already doing cars. So the cars does help out when we're actually able to churn out as much as we can for the cars. But not everybody is there working right now, which is not bad. Well, not good, but you know what I mean. It's not good that they're not working right now. But yeah. Okay. Okay, good. So we're actually above now, finally. With that, we just got some foreign aid from the European Union, which is good. Plus that, so we're at 20,000. So perhaps now I can go into trade. Get that, come back over, and I'll get that contract for boats. And I'll do this one, because I want that one to last so I can get a fair amount of money out of it. Which is perfect. And what would it be like to actually get the shipyard? Okay, alright. I'm going to wait on that currently for the shipyard. No, I'll do this and then I'll wait. I think we have cigars. Let's see how cigars are doing. Right now, it's primarily working on the economy. Okay, good. We're getting tobacco over there. I feel like we could get way more tobacco.
Do not be intimidated by my vast fortune, Presidente. My servants still put my pants on one leg at a time.
I find it's funny that I get this Middle East demand fill an export trade route when I already just got an export trade route even prior to doing this. This is actually perfect. So I'm going to accept this and so on and then continue. Nice. Thank you for that. Very, very, very coincidental in a way. Again, I'm going to check the almanac on economy. Okay, we're doing better now. No construction things this time. Even though it was blueprint buying right now. Wages are still going up, obviously. Upkeep will be like that, miscellaneous. Blueprints, crime, trade. Right, there was the one hiring, trade for getting another trade slot. Crime. I would love to get rid of that, to see if there's a way to get rid of that crime. Special citizens. So we've got the faction leaders, 8. We have 23 criminals. A rival. Well, my rival. Right, the rival. 5 of the sports talent and 9 team members. So we've got 5 other people with sports talent now, and we just needed 9 from the last time. And we have like 23 criminals. I am half tempted to actually get a prison and imprison these guys and stop the stuff. Unless that doesn't stop crime. I want to look into that. Okay, it's not in here. Ah, it's right here. Yeah, I'm half tempted to do that. Get a prison. Okay. That might stop the crime, and that'll take at least $3,000 extra from the miscellaneous away, I think. Raid complete, treasure hunt, blueprint for automated mine. Oh, okay. Then they're going to start doing another one. At this point in time, I feel like this is the big thing I need, is have that help me to get some things. And I can get blueprints. Okay. Not an awful lot of building currently. I don't really... Ah, yeah. Steel. We have the rubber, right? We have rubber here. We're doing coal and iron. Right, so that's why we have coal and iron all right here. Oh wow, that's an actual great production. Having the coal and iron here with the vehicle factory here, steel mill there, and the rubber plant. Plantation. I can see the reason why all that is down here, so that way it's easy and the Teamsters don't need to worry too much about it. I never thought about that until I just saw that. What the? Oh, right. So apparently it's the 20th anniversary of Tropico, I believe, or something like that. I just was like, wait, what's that in the middle of the street? Apparently there are tons of these all around. And it adds to my fun, funny enough. So that's adding... Okay, that's kind of interesting. So... Oh, there's another one over here. Okay, I did not think that this was going to add a little bit to it. So apparently, yeah, there are piñatas of llamas all around the Ballgame map right now because it's a 20th anniversary thing. And it's giving me extra money each time I find one. Oh, here's another one. That is actually hilarious. Is there one over here? Oh, no, not one over here. Now I want to keep on looking to see if I find any more. There we go. This is actually hilarious. I didn't think that that was going to be a thing at all. All right. I don't know if there's any more. It says there's supposed to be about 20. Oh. Funny. I didn't think that was going to be a thing. This is kind of hilarious. So I'm getting extra money, I think, from all this. That's cool. Okay. Alrighty. Well, besides that, I didn't know that that was a thing until I just noticed that. Okay. Getting more and more tourists. College educated is doing good. Okay, alright. We have a little bit more money. So, let's go into this. I feel it would be a great idea to get, let's see, textile. Shipyard isn't that bad. Do I even have a shipyard? I don't even think I do. No, I don't. I don't. I'm going to put the shipyard right down over here. And then I can add a road from here down. Basically. There we go. There's our shipyard. That'll probably help for the contract I just got. And yeah. College educated work is not going too well. Are we getting people coming? Okay, we are. We're getting people coming over here. All right. Well, lots lots of fun today. Not really much else. Lots of good stuff we've done today. Got 2 new missions. Still completing the authentic Tropican sport. We have 2 of the 3 mission objectives done. Still working on getting tourists for this. I'm going to try and deal with more of the accommodation buildings next time. It'll be a while before I get a stadium and have stadium visitors. The government buildings, I'll deal with that next time as well. The skyscraper will be a while. Buildings for stuff like that will be a while. The research lab will be one of the next ones I want to try and get. At this point, the economy, I'm starting to get better with the economy now, which is good. The policy edict will be dealt with. Luxury hotel next to the embassy. An export trade route that we just got when getting an export trade route with the EU. No, sorry, with the Middle East. And an alliance with the EU. So lots to do. What else will we do next time, though? Find out next week. So please leave your comments in the comment section down below. Like the video if you liked it. And share this with your friends. That would be much appreciated. I will do my best for next time to get better with the economy. I do have my plans for expansions, cigars, shipyard, textile mill, maybe more. To try to get some more stuff out. I might be trying to go and look for gold. That might be a very good idea. And so on. Also, please subscribe if you have not subscribed and want to see any more future content. So, stay tuned for another week of gaming. And until then, stay healthy and stay safe. And keep on gaming out there. See you next time. Bye.